So check it out, brand new gameplay from the Saints Row Reboot, showcasing the variety of factions that we will be facing off against in this game. Each one of them is going to be offering their own gameplay style, so that's really cool. You're going to have to really change up your tactics when you approach these different factions. Plus, we're getting a closer look at the biggest open world ever created for a Saints Row game. And this brand new gameplay trailer actually teases the character creation tools. As you can see right here, it looks like it's going to be pretty extensive, and the businesses that you can actually take over and the ways you can actually earn income in this game. So let's dive into all the details right now. Hey everyone, what's happening? Open World Games here. Hope you're doing good. And yes, we are diving into the brand new Saints Row Reboot, and we're going to be taking a look at the factions starting out, because I found this part of the trailer to be the most fascinating. We have Marshall, who is going to be one of the enemy factions here. They're going to be a very tech-centric faction with all the futuristic gadgets and weaponry, and it looks like they're more about flanking you and also pinning you down, because they have some traps where they can actually trap you, but you have to free yourself. So that's really cool. And they also have the laser weapons, so I'm pretty sure you can steal their weapons and adopt their tactics as well. But then we have the Panteros, I think it is, and they are going to be a melee-centric faction that you're going to have to watch out for and really come at you with full strength. Then we have right here the idols. They're going to be really about getting in your face in numbers. So while they lack strength individually, they really make that up in terms of numbers. Think zombies, like electronic zombies, I guess you would say, in terms of how you will be handling this faction, because you're going to have to really have a lot of firepower to absolutely mow them down and take care of them. But as you can see, yeah, they showed off the character creator tools, a little glimpse of that, which is really, really cool. They say that this is going to be the most extensive character creator ever. And also, they did confirm out on Twitter that we will be getting a character creator trailer and gameplay very soon in the future. So look out for that. I will have the full breakdown of that for you guys. But yeah, they did talk about the fact that this is going to be the biggest open world Saints Row game ever, and they're really proud of this southwestern environment that they have actually crafted here. And it looks, in my opinion, it looks really, really good, and has a wide variety of open areas with urban districts, I'm noting, and some areas that are like tourist spots and more seedier underground areas, casinos. And they really have that tagline, keep it strange. So it's all about embracing that strange culture that this area is going to be known for. And of course, you have the cast of colorful characters. There's been some concerns about this having more like of an SJW approach, but you can go in there and create your own character, male, female, what have you. Go for it, and it's going to be extremely extensive in regards to the character creator tool. So that is really, really cool. I'm really digging the actual atmosphere of the open world, and a lot of the characters in this game and some of the action that you are actually seeing really remind me of Fast and Furious a little bit, because of how they are classifying their characters. You have someone that is going to be the gearhead, dedicated to cars, helping you upgrade your cars and that sort of thing. Then you have the brains of the operation. It kind of feels like a Fast and Furious movie. I don't know if you guys agree with me on that one, but a wacky, really super wacky Fast and Furious movie. I feel like personally that may be somewhat of the direction that Saints Row is headed into. I don't know. Sound off what you think about it. But so far, you know, I really do like the fact that you go in there against these factions. You have to really think differently, because these factions are going to be approaching you in different ways in battle, which I think is really cool. Now, also with the open world, you will actually be taking it over, it appears, and they did talk briefly, very briefly, about how you're going to be earning income in this game. They said there's going to be multiple ways to do that, so I'm really, really curious about that one. They did show some side activities, it appears, where you can actually haul around chemicals or something like that. So that appears to be some sort of activity where you have to go around hauling these chemicals and not spill them too much. At least I think that's a little bit of tease there. But it looks like you can take over the city, go from being outside the Saints, they said, and then becoming a full boss. And that's going to be the goal with this one. Now, the devs did have some some additional comments out on Twitter. Let's take a look at this one. As you guys know, this has been a very controversial reveal, I guess you would say. It seems like some people are wanting this to be more like Saints Row 2, and then others are kind of embracing the differences with this one. Let's see what the devs had to say in response to this. So if we go to Twitter, we have Gavinator6429 who says, if anything, I'm not a hater. I've been defending you guys since people called you a GTA clone, which wasn't true at all. Now I feel like I wasted my time defending you guys. As the boss once said, the Saints used to mean something. Only mofo that seemed to remember that is me and Gat. Then we have Saints Row responding, this official Twitter. They say, we are not backing down on this game. We get it. It's new and it's a shock reaction to a reboot like no other. The GIF was supposed to convey that. Let me see if I get the GIF open. And then we have, of course, the gameplay right here. Not gameplay, this is a trailer, which I actually thought the trailer was really over the top, colorful, and you can kind of see what they're trying to go for. Some people are saying that it screams Fortnite, or it has too much Just Cause and there's too over the top. Let me know again how you guys feel about this. My personal opinion is I have to get my hands on it to even judge it, and then we can go from there. Now we have Cam who says this right here. He says the following. Can't wait to play this new game and make my character from the old Saints Row. Will we see any character creation trailer at a later date? That's a great question. Saints Row confirms that yes, of course, we have some great things lined up. So it seems like they're going to have a lot of different trailers, gameplay, deep dives coming forward. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to have all the breakdowns for you guys. I'm going to be on this one because honestly, with the open world, it's looking like it's pretty good, and I want to try it. I really want to dive into this one. It's going to have co-op as well as the single player, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Crossing my fingers that it actually ends up being really, really cool. We'll see. Now, also we have this one from Blue Mamba who says, so new Saints, why not being back old Saints for the hardcore Saints players? Johnny Gat is the best. So the question is, will we see those characters return? And Saints Row confirms their stories are done. Time for something new. And I'm so curious to see how you guys feel about that one. Does that rub you the wrong way? Please sound off. Now, also, if you want to celebrate Saints Row right now, check this out here. This is one of the best ways to do it, I guess, right now, or play Saints Row 2. Of course. But Saints Row, the third remastered, is free this week on the Epic's Game Store. I'm actually downloading it right now for myself. So go check that out if you want to get the game for free and have a way to kind of celebrate the upcoming Saints Row reboot. You can play Saints Row the Third for free through the Epic Game Store. Check it out. I wanted to let you guys know about that one. Now, also, I did a previous video about the Saints Row reboot, the initial reveal, and I was kind of surprised. I thought a lot more people would downvote my video considering the initial reaction to the trailer and the announcement trailer. But let's dive into and see what you guys had to say on my video right now. Remember, I always love highlighting your top comments, so please post a comment down below. It could end up in a future video. You never know. So this was the video I did. It says new Saints Row game revealed, new gameplay, character creator, and gameplay details. You guys were so worried beforehand that this game was not going to have a character creator, but it is going to have, I guess, the best one ever. But let's see what you guys had to say here. So Yolanda says, I'm hoping to be able to customize martial arts in my apartment on top of my character. That'd be so cool to be able to customize your actual move set for melee, perhaps make a melee centric character. I would love to see that, definitely. And of course, being able to have real estate, buy apartments, penthouses. I'm really hoping that they have that. Considering this has co-op, that'd be really cool to build up an empire with a friend. Now, also we have Chunky who says, I wish they would bring back Project the Pimp. That was the most multiplayer fun I had in the first Saints Row. I still play it on my Series X, so a lot of people really like that. The Dark Apex says, character creation in Saints Row is awesome. So yes, it's coming back. CMDR, Takashinira says, crap better be crazy like the old ones. It's looking like it's going to be pretty crazy. Okami Kira says, I wonder if they'll release a character creator demo just like Saints Row 3. You never know. That might be something they do, you know. I love demos. Outriders did a demo. It wasn't even a beta. They did a full-blown demo, and you can actually still play that. So yeah, would be really, really cool to see a demo for this one. Charlie says it does look really like Fortnite. The first game had a grittiness mixed into the silliness. It was just fun. You know, maybe they could like... It's interesting you mention that because I feel like there's ways around that. Perhaps they could have options in the settings to where you can tone down colors, add a grittiness filter or something like that. I don't know, but I feel like there's ways that companies can kind of cater to both crowds if they really wanted to. But it seems like they're going all in on the more colorful, crazy atmosphere with this one for sure. Dominic says, unpopular opinion here, but I like Saints Row 1 the best for being the most grounded. I like the game banger feel. I understand the need to make its own identity, but the wackier the series got, the less it did it for me. So yeah, it seems like this one's sitting in the more Saints Row, the third territory, I guess you would say. It's not going to have superpowers like they did in, I think it was Saints Row 4. So that's where they got really over the top crazy. And then we have this one right here from Indead Gaming here. It says, if they're really gonna let me customize my character and gang, I may give it a chance depending on the options, because what seems possible is you could do that wacky crap and have the least intimidating gang since the Smurfs, or you could make something more similar to the old Saints Row. It seems like they're going to have customization for your crew. They did confirm that the color of the Saints is still purple. That's the main color, the go-to color. Out on Twitter they said purple, but I think that you can really go in there and customize it. Now WWDG Dr. DJ DGG says, as long as it has character creator, I'll buy it. Yeah, character creator being the main request here. I hope Malcolm Kirby Jr. is back on the soundtrack. He did an awesome job in the past for this series, says Trey. Nathan says, but the main question is, are we still the boss, or are we playing as a whole new MC? So yeah, your goal in this game is you are basically an outsider and you're being initiated into the Saints Row crew, and you will become the boss by the end of the game, running the city and things like that. So that is the gist of the game from what they have said in, you know, interviews, articles and things like that. That's what you can look forward to there. But there it is, guys. The latest from Saints Row, the reboot. Let me know what you guys make of this one. I am dying to get my hands on it, dive into the character creator, honestly, and explore this open world, considering, you know, it looks like it has so much personality, in my opinion. So that's one thing I'm really, really digging about this one, is the actual open world. I just hope that the activities are fulfilling enough, and I do hope that there's some engagement with the actual factions, gang wars, and things like that. So we'll see. One of the best open world game designs, in my opinion, was Ghost of Tsushima. I would love to see that for a game like this, where they have extensive side stories that roll from one side story to the next in a cohesive side story experience, because that's what Ghost of Tsushima, in my opinion, did so well at. It had like 7 parts to one side story, which was really cool. But anyway, that's my rant there, but thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more Saints Row reboot news, gameplay, and updates. I have you guys covered. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Take care.